Hey, so I'm John. Little intro here. My first episode 1. I just moved to this desert Southwest, and my channel is going to mainly be about outdoor stuff. Whenever I fix something, ball joints, using some special tools, excavator work, developing my land, septic system, any of that kind of stuff. RV life, off-grid, solar. That's what my channel is going to be. If I'm going to fix something, I learned a lot on YouTube, and going back to kindergarten, I think I learned more in kindergarten than I did all through school. So we're continual learners, all of us. So if we can just share knowledge. I'm not a know-it-all by any means, but I will share what I have learned. And the reasons I left Minnesota, mainly for reasons like high taxes, high cost of living, and brutal cold winters. I did grow up there. I did live in Georgia for a while. Experienced some of that nice heat and great hospitality down there, down by the Okefenokee Swamp. Good old southern living, good old southern cooking. So my accent's all messed up. So if you can't really understand me, I'm all jarbled. I apologize. I got Minnesota, Georgia, and who knows what else, a little Canadian maybe. But why did I move out here? Take a look at this. Why did I name this ranch Split Rock Ranch? Any guesses? Just take a wild guess. Isn't that wild? Can you imagine the devastation that must have taken place here when these volcanoes went off? You can hear that owl. Great. Hopefully you can pick that up. But it is massive. It's got to be a 4-foot wingspan on it. So I'll try to build a little nest for it, like a little hammock. I guess they like it high like eagles do, and it's got to be pretty big. Well, this is Split Rock Ranch. Right now I actually hear an airplane. It's actually pretty unusual. But take a look at that view. I haven't mapped it out, but I imagine that's quite a way, at least 30, 40, 50 miles for that next mountain. But this is sunset. So I do not miss Minnesota. I miss family. I miss relatives. They're always welcome out here though for become snowbirds. My neighbor there's a millionaire. Matter of fact, I'm surrounded by millionaires. I don't have much acreage here, probably 10 acres, 10.12 I think. I think the surveyors put a stake down there, a little pin. I haven't been able to find it, but I found the other ones. But yeah, this is just kind of nuts here. It's this is why I'm going to be calling this Split Rock Ranch. And I do have agricultural land, so I will be introducing animals to the mix. So a lot of juniper trees on the property, and you get some pinyon pines now and then, little pine trees. So one thing I noticed, right out of the gate, coming to the desert Southwest, it gets cold at night. I had no idea it could be so warm and toasty, especially in the valley. And then at night, I've seen 50-degree swings. When that sun goes down, it gets cold here. I mean, I'm dressed in shorts and short sleeve shirt, but that won't work when the sun drops. It'll get down to 35, 40 on a nice 75, 80 degree day. So that sun is everything in the desert, and I'm kind of up about 6,000 feet, so it does get a little colder, but it doesn't get too hot in the summer. So my friend got me out here finally, and I bought the parcel next to him. And I also noticed the trees aren't as diverse. I say Midwest, you get all kinds of different conifers and different oak maples. You get the fall colors. Here it's either green or brown, and there's no lush lawns. There is a water situation. Wells are expensive. If you decide to come up and do off-grid living, you can expect like $50,000 to $75,000 for a well. Most places in the mountains, if you're by a lake, the water table is probably higher, but I am on a pretty nice aquifer, but I have to go down 700, 800 feet, and that's a big bill. So I might be getting a part-time job as a well driller. I might just decide to park that unit at home. But right now, I'll just give you a quick little tour. I got my road in. I got the septic guy coming out to do his soil samples, and in order to do that, I bought a little mini excavator. They're so cheap. I bought mine out of Tucson, Arizona. If you have any questions about Minnesota, bloop it down in the comments. I'll probably do a separate video, everything you want to know about Minnesota, good and the bad. There'll be no filter on that one. But that little mini excavator, there's a lot of rock here. I did a good job though for what it is. It's a little 2-tonner. George Equipment out of Tucson. Super nice guy. He delivered it for me, even though I have my own flatbed. He offered to deliver it. But that's probably a, I don't know, 4-foot, 5-foot hole trench. So he just doesn't want to do a perk test. He actually wants to go down in there and look at the soil layers to see if it's a good place for a septic. There's very little water and sewer in the mountain areas. Snowflake, show lows, maybe more developed, but you get some remote areas. There is no such thing as city water, city sewer. You either get trucked in water, or some places do have a water tower and you can tie into like a 2-inch PVC. Also electric. Most people are off grid here in the mountains, and you don't save any money. It's just your only option. You know, to run a house, you're probably talking minimum $10,000. RV, you could probably run your RV off grid for maybe $3,000. But the higher the voltage, the better, and I'll do another video on that. But this little guy's been good. I did break my first bolt off on a quick attachment. It's like I just took the quick attach off and just put the bucket back on like it's supposed to be. It's actually more useful this way. It's more solid, more rigid. But it's got a little Kubota engine, and I'll do a separate video on that. But it's getting dark, it's getting cold, so just nice to see everyone comment on there. And like I said, this is going to be a pretty variety of topics on this channel, but it's mainly going to be towards off-grid living and ouch. Like I said, if I do something, I'll record it. I do like golfing. The golf courses here leave a lot to be desired. I mean, but it is what's expected in a desert. Your drives go a long way, you get a nice roll, but there is no lush fairway, so there's no pro divots, there's none of that. But again, if I'm explaining stuff and I carry myself the wrong way, like I'm acting like I know it all, I apologize. That wasn't the purpose. We're continual learners, and I like to watch other channels, you know, like anything from Vice Grip Garage and Cletus McFarland, Diesel Brothers. We'll probably see the same kind of people if you're kind of like-minded. You're a doer. So if you're a doer, I think you'll appreciate this channel. If you just want to watch people build stuff, this might be a good channel for you. But I welcome you back, and hope to see some good comments. And leave your channel in the description. We'll link up. I'm not looking to make a nickel on this channel, but I might sell some t-shirts someday. We'll see. Take care. We had some really high winds through here. my split rock tipped over. I thought I just lost my split rock. We had some really high winds come through here. But I'm a little disoriented, I guess. We have bobcat here. Of course, the coyote. We'll probably hear coyotes before this is done. I can hear them right now. I can hear them. Feather. Raven feather. We get a lot of ravens flying by checking us out. I had one quack like a duck. He sounded just like a mallard. He flies by my RV. Quack, quack, quack. I swear them things have a sense of humor. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this does tip over, but there is my split rock. Check that out. And we do get pinyon pines here, pine trees. This one's beautiful. Mom, if you're watching, I apologize. I know you don't like these heights. So this is just raw footage, so here it comes, here it comes. The ravens. So this is raw, undeveloped land. Here's split rock. Pretty wild. I think it has separated more. And I'm trying to get my mom out here. So this series of videos just to kind of showcase what's going on here. It's really non-monetized. It's just if I fix something, my excavator breaks down, when I install my septic system, that's really what this channel is going to be. If I have to stop and do something, I'll film it. Ball joints, water tower, RV life, solar arrays, 48 volt versus 12, 24 volt. It's all going to be on this channel. I've got a lot of the footage done already, but when it comes time to building the cabin, I'm going to spend a lot of time on that. I'll probably just set up the GoPro and just post that, do a time lapse or something. But it should be fun. And if you have any questions or any ideas, I'll be checking the comments. I'll respond. And this is just gonna be a fun channel. So thank you, everybody. And we'll have to see what I do with the like and subscribe. I'm a golfer and I don't like iPhones. There's a hint.